living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay. Yes. Not play sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, BVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken, barely floating, visions of heaven. I'm devoted, spark the potent, set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness, penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers, UK, Canada, Jamaica, Truman, BVG, getting it with DJ. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park, half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic, life is what you make it, so I had to change it. Now it's back to basics, stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it, it's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss. Do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred divine, geometric patterns, unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the top play sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the top play sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the top play sessions. Check 1, 2. UK, Canada, Jamaica. Yeah, follow the haters, follow the fakers. Rise and shine, top play vibes. We on the bottom, enough respect. Teacher D, Motivation Academy, Lion Pride. The Lion Pride. Lion and Lioness Pride. This is a true man production. And we're killing it. One love.
Positive vibration, rocking the nation. Juba. Whoa now, whoa. Wicked got to go. Wicked man got to go. We need them no more. That's why we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. We keep this them a keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from 2 states up to 8 top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from the wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways I man not convert. Oh no. Wicked men, change your wicked ways. And if you don't do that, then Jah is surely gonna shorten your days. You always like to take, but you never like to give. And all the work that you on earth, all the negative. For all the evil that you done, your days are gonna come. So I want you just to be prepared to face your fire. You're not gonna get away. That's what the Holy Bible says. You're not gonna get away. So be prepared for your judgment. That's why I'm gonna burn your Babylon. We Wickedness never give up and we want it to stop. Yes, we gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from coast straight up to head top.
We know where.
They don't deserve to be on this earth because they did not put righteousness first. And from their wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways Rasta now convert. I said I fire. It never burn them fire. And we go turn it up hotter. And we go put down the pressure. You cannot get away. No, no, you can't get away. You can never get away. No way. You go on the earth and you rob and you rape and kill. And that's the reason why we think you are mentally ill. You do not like to share the earth with each and every one. You put up your fence and talk about say you own up judge land. You better change right now, or your judgment is near. Or you will prepare to face it fair and square. You're not gonna get away. For your evil work you must say. You're not gonna get away. Be prepared for your judgment day. We're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Wickedness and people come, we want it to stop. Yo, we're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Burn it from coast straight up to the top. Because you don't deserve to be a judge of earth. Because you do not put righteousness first. From your wicked ways you refuse to divert. And to your wicked ways Rasta not convert. No, 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 no. Wicked man, face your judgment day. Oh, judgment gonna come on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? True man, tell them positive vibration and relaxation.
Yeah, I'm back, live and direct. Janik, it's me. Yeah. AKA Truman. Tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow, that's a good one. Tomorrow. PT, live and direct. Yeah, with Lotus Ocean. The great PT. The great positive PT. You know, that's what we need. More positivity, more humbleness, more kindness. Progressing in the dream of life. That's what I was looking for a title. First of all, I was looking for a title to put for Yoa that I'm gonna have with me Thursday. Great man. It's gonna be a super vibe with Yoa. Seriously, if you want, don't miss this one too. Thursday, it's gonna be very, very a high vibration. No, I want to know more also about, for sure. Like I marked today, progressing in the dream of life with humbleness and kindness. That's what we need more. We need to be more humble and more kind to each other. Plus gentil. C'est pas compliqué, il faut être plus gentil envers les autres. Envers les uns les autres. Moi, c'est ce que j'essaye. I try hard to be more kind. And that's not easy because there's so many stupid people. Anyway. I shouldn't say that, but anyway, sometimes it comes. There's so many bad minds and people creating drama and stuff that sometimes it's hard to stay kind and to care, but it's something we must. It's something I have to. I know I have to be more kind, and all this has to be stronger within me. If I want to make it worldwide into the world, you got to remain extremely polite. So. But sometimes it's good to let out what I think also. Like, can't keep everything inside. But yeah, making video, great achievement. Share passion. Yeah, share passions. No, great that you're making videos, Suzanne. That's what you were saying. Anyway, so that's why I was looking for a title for you, what to put. And then suddenly we were talking about being more humble the other day when we connected together. And we were talking about some artists that lose that humbleness, that
And you know that this is what I told him. I said there's some artists you really feel them being very humble, and the first way I think I perceive humbleness from someone is also humbleness. Like you can tell someone is humble also when their ego is not super huge. And humbleness for me is also you can perceive that fast. You can read people fast if they're humble or if they're on their sailing on their ego trip. If positivity would be mainstream, everyone would be on a divine mission. That's true for sure. If come on, so positive. At first, I was like positive, positif, qu'est-ce que j'ai? Positif, créatif et j'avais marqué d'autres choses. Anyway, I had all kinds of stuff in the head, but I came up with this one, progressing in the dream of life with humbleness and kindness, because I think this is, first of all, we are in the dream of life. I don't know where you think you are. You're not in the, to me, if you're in the dream of hell, it's only in your head, because the reality is the dream of life. That's clear. Hey, what? Someone wants to argue that this is intended, this is hell, and it's intended for us to suffer. That's why there's so much abundance around us. The earth provides so much for us that's why we're in hell. Like it's in our heads, the hell and the heaven and all this stuff. We're on earth right here and now, and that's all there is for me. That's the only experience accessible right now. The only divine experience accessible right now for me is the dream of life. And that's an experience in itself. Once you become connected and you really get in touch with that dream of life, which I'm trying to get more and more in touch each and every day, more and more in touch with the dream of life. But I know where it is. You know, when you know where it's located, where it is, where you have to dig and stuff, it becomes much easier. I know what I got to do. I know what I came here for. It's very, very clear. All these things are very clear. It's just now what has to become more clear. It's the humbleness, the kindness. I'm very humble. I've always been very, very humble in life. I've never been the kind of guy with jewels and shit. And this is like just pour paraître. Là. Tu sais, quand tu veux plus paraître que être, you lose that humbleness. Là. Once you want to be, I don't know how to say it in English. Quand tu veux paraître plus que être, you lose a bit that humbleness that is necessary also if you want to make it in the world. Like if I want to make it in the world, I have to remain very, very polite. Like I said, it's not to put your stuff in people's face. Very often, if they're not ready or if they don't like it, they're not going to start liking what you tell them or what you teach them or whatever. They're going to start disliking you. That's what's happening very, very often. So that's why if you lose that humbleness, that kindness, and that care for not only your body, your own technology, to nurture that, but for others, that's, I think others matter more than me. Honestly, I think others, today, the way I see it, I have to nurture others' soul, other people like me, to really feel that nurturing within me. Because if I don't, the way I see it, if I don't care about my brothers and sisters around and I'm just for myself, it's destroying me inside. So if I reverse that and I oriented that towards other people and help other people, really helping, like not just talking, but really helping, it makes me feel better. So I think it's really very much about others, not so much about yourself. That's what I happened to discover also going through my stuff, my self-realization, that it's just, I don't like to say awakening too much anymore, but it's maybe an awakening. No, it's a rebirth. It's not even an awakening. It's not even an awakening. It's a rebirth. It's a rebirth. Like I was reborn in this world. I'm just brand new. That's why I always say, be patient with me. I'm brand new. I just came in this world not long ago, 3-4 years ago, and I'm brand new, and I'm just happening to discover a whole new vibration, and that's what I want to tap in more to, that new vibration, that new sensation of aliveness, and that sensation of aliveness also will bring you automatically more humbleness and kindness towards life, not just towards others, but towards life. You will be less arrogant with life. I used to be arrogant. I used to be arrogant with life. Yeah, you were arrogant with life, for sure. I listened to Tony Robbins. He told the Rocky Rock Bottom story. If you think you are low, use your ground to squat until you can jump. Yeah. There's always, like, if you think life is bringing you down to your knees, or Les Brown has a saying too. He says if life knocks you down and knocks you on your back, if you can look up, that means you can get up. For sure, we can all have that rebirth moment in our life and start feeling life deeper. It's a deeper feeling with life. That's just what it is. What are we here? We have senses for what? To avoid them? No, we have senses to sense stuff deeply, feel deeply. And that deep feeling bring you an aliveness like never before. That, like, I'm alive like never. Look, I can voice my voice. I can lift my voice. I can let go of fear. A lot of things will come with that elevation. A lot of positive things. And then you start creating and connecting with the world like I do. And I'm telling you, it's a whole new vibration. I experience a whole new vibe. It's oh yeah, and it's wonderful. I need water. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, that new vibration, that new sensation also of real, like, knowing that I have to be kind, knowing that I have to be humble, that because before it's not really a knowing. It's like you kind of see these stuff, you kind of hear that stuff, but you don't really apply it to your life. The humbleness, the kindness, the sharing, caring, and all that stuff. You don't really apply it to your life. Once you start really applying it to your life and really focusing on becoming more kind, like, it's not about being rough or being tell people your stuff in their face all the time. It's kindness. And kindness will bring you far in the dream of life. You will progress fast. With humility, humbleness, humility, I think it's pretty much the same. Humbleness, humility, kindness, you will progress very, very fast. You will progress, I think, at the divine timing, on the divine timing. This is what really happened once you start using your thoughts and fine-tuning your thoughts to the frequency of this earth, to the frequency of creation. This is where really our antennas have to be... faut tirer nos antennes. Faut tirer nos antennes... like, pull our antennas toward the frequency of super divine love and super divine inspiration. And that is possible. It's not something that is impossible to attain if you focus enough on just becoming like every person you meet. Put a smile on your face, be more kind, say hi, ask if they need help. You know, you go to the grocery market of hell, you see elderly people, ask them if they need help with their bag to their car. You know, just the little act of kindness, that's what's going to change the world. It's not what we say, what we talk. No, it's in real life. When you go out, are you kind with people? The internet is good, I can be kind here. But when I go out, can I put a smile on my face, or I'm an arrogant son of a bitch when I go out? Like, I can be very humble here, very kind. But what do I do in real life? This is what matters. Is the little act, random act of kindness that will change this world. And that's really it. That's really it, because we're too arrogant. We're too selfish. We're too much for ourselves. So bringing back that kindness and be kind with others is what's going to change. First of all, it affects people on a deep level. You know, when you smile to people, just when you smile to people, try that. Try to smile more. Sometimes there's people that are not very used to smile. They're very cold. People that don't smile a lot to life. and suddenly you give them a smile, it's going to make them like, ah, you know, this is the effect that we need on each other. This is how we're going to also reach each other in the heart and all that. It's just with a smile, smile more and be more kind, and everything will be all right. I really trust in kindness. Trust in, viens t'inquiète, viens ta ma belle. I really trust in kindness and in caring for others. This is where also I think this world should orientate this their energy. Like my energy, if I give energy somewhere, if I have to put energy somewhere, I want it to be very, very not benefiting for me only, but benefiting for the benefit of us all. Like especially there's some people that need it so much. They need so much inspiration. Oh no! I'm telling you, I was in need of inspiration, and I was very strong myself at the beginning. At first, I was very strong, and I needed inspiration to get stronger, to conquer my fears, to do what I had to do in life. I needed inspiration. I needed someone to kick me in the ass and say, "Come on, let's go. You can do it. Just do it." And that for me, it was Les Brown. For you, might be someone else. For me, it's Les Brown. But that person really, really made me realize how powerful I was, and not only made me realize, made me see it, and I was able to take action. Because if you don't see it, it's hard to if you don't see the greatness within yourself, you're going to be running in place and not really be in charge. Like you got to take charge of your vibe too. Take charge of, that's what it is, taking ownership of your life, is taking ownership of your vibe and make sure that they're vibrant all the time. Like you have vibes for a reason. You're vibing for a reason, is to be very, very vibrant. You know, once you're vibrant, people pick that up. Yeah, listen to tapes. That's what I do that's what I do, man. I listen to a lot of tapes. I've listened to all the stuff of Les Brown. Les Brown, all this stuff, I listened to it. At the beginning, it was very intensive, because this is what you got to do, is redo the blueprint of your mind. This is what Les Brown says. He said, redo the blueprint, forget everything you've been told, go back to the drawing board and redesign your life from scratch. I said, okay, that's going to be a big thing then. Like now you're asking me to go through my fears, to go through, like it's a progress. Like it didn't happen for me from one day to another, say, oh, I'll go through my fears. But it was a progress, and that progress is very important. I'm supposed to stay on pause. I'm supposed to stay the same all my life and never progress, never become that real divine vibe that I'm supposed to emit. I'm not supposed to emit hate and jealousy and envy and all that nonsense. The vibration I'm supposed to emit are supposed to be very, very kind, very divine, very humble, and that's what I want. This is the vibe that's going to come out of you. Also, if you nurture it, yeah, for sure. True, I'm logging in at the sports. Oh, great. Chris or Vicky or Chris, or one or the other that use the account. Yeah, listen to tapes for sure. But like you said, listen to tapes. Make sure that you always have, always make sure that the best to progress and all this, because it's a progression we need to have. There's not a day that I see myself stuck in place or that I don't advance towards something bigger. Like I said to Yoa, I'm going to have an interview also with Yoa Thursday. Wednesday, we have PT. Tomorrow, we have PT at 6 a.m. and Rasmidas at 1 p.m. and Byte Radio at 4 p.m. So we're going to be busy tomorrow. And Thursday, we have Yoa. Also, Yoa on the Truman Show, live and direct. Yoa and the Dragon Tribe. Great band. Like, it's a big band. I think there are 8 or 10 people on stage. And they have all kinds of instruments, flutes. And I heard it. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And it's a great band. And I didn't know them. And it's Jérôme from Irie Heights that sent me the CD. And look, I have it here. Oh, it's here. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, Yoa and the Dragon Tribe. So we're going to be having Yoa on the Truman Show, and he's great vibe, very humble. And that's with him that we were talking about humbleness and stuff. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll put that in my title, humbleness. That's what we need. We need more. We need to be more humble, more kind, more focused. And yeah. But Vix is swimming. That's cool. That's cool. Exercising is a must. Yeah, every day we must exercise every day. And the exercise is physical, but it's also mental. Like if you can exercise the physical all your life and be still be under hypnosis. So to train that mind to be really, really sharp, it's like training your body. It's exercising each and every day. And there's nothing training cannot do. Nothing training cannot achieve. Physical, mentally. With training, you can do anything. It's up to you, though, to start training. I can do it for you, but if you train, there's nothing you can do. You can even lose weight. You can do anything you want. And nothing is hard. Even losing weight, it's not hard. It's not a hard thing. Everything that we perceive as hard will be easy, but if you perceive it as easy, it will be hard. Don't perceive it as easy. It's not hard, but if you see it easy, see it hard at the beginning, will be easy. That's how I see stuff. Even for losing weight, like it shouldn't be something that you have in your mind that it's going to be super easy and this. No, just tell yourself it's going to. You tell yourself, that's what I do. I always tell myself that one's going to be hard. I'm going to have to give my max, and then it becomes more easier in the process. That's what I do. I think it's really a reverse thinking process that is very beneficial. And yeah, it's also very it's going to push you to do more for sure. Like you want to be pushed to do more each and every day. So the exercising part is a must. Is a must in order also to be more kind. Like kindness is an exercise also. Kindness and humbleness is another exercise. Very, very beneficial. So the more you exercise that kindness with others, the more kind you will be. And I'm telling you, I have no advantage to be unpolite with people, and especially going on in the world like I do on YouTube and talk to you. And if I'm an arrogant son of a bitch, I'll be out the door. So it's not the goal to be arrogant. You can show confidence, show an enormous amount of confidence, but don't cross the line into arrogance, because that's not very humble. So yeah, hard work beats talents always. And talent. Some people have. I don't know if you're born with talent. I think we're all born with some kind of talent. Always. Like you do not came here to sit on the couch and do nothing of your life and watch TV. That's clear. So you're here for something. So you must have something inside of you that you can craft, that you can bring to life. But it takes you also to be involved in the process. If you're not there and you're always passive with your life, sitting on the couch watching TV and stuff, nothing will happen. But if you take action with your life, hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen, and especially if you infuse your life with humbleness and kindness, you will make stuff happen even more, because then you will really shine. And simplicity is the key to brilliance. You want to shine? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. My advice to you: you want to shine? Keep it simple. The fireworks and the fakery and the superfluous stuff, it's not really. I know I gotta keep it simple, genuine, real, and all this can really get to your heart, and that's how probably you gonna collect all the little pieces. That's what I was telling to Yoa. I didn't finish what I was saying before, but it's really to every time I have an interview, every time I go on Byte Radio, every time I do something that is very vibrant, well, I collect a little more piece, another piece of that art of gold, like I was saying yesterday. And every time you take action, every time you do something, progressing in the dream, you're gonna collect more of that art of gold, the little pieces that you have to put each and every day. Like that's why that art of gold is possible to have. It's possible to have, but you're gonna have to dig. If you're not willing to take the freaking shovel, sweat and dig, you're not gonna find no gold. You gotta sweat. You gotta have a bit of sweat. You gotta have a bit of a focus, a lot of focus, but not so much. It's more the digging. You gotta dig and you gotta sweat. There's gonna be some sweat for sure. And it's all this is gonna change you also in the process. Is gonna make you more vibrant, more alive. You know, to put some effort, to put some digging in place. It's gonna transform your life. It's gonna transform your life. I'm telling you, and it's the most alive feeling you can have is what? To have that art of gold and really share it and shine it all over the world. That's my goal. That's my goal is the gold, the heart of gold. And that's really where I think that's what I have to do. Collect all kinds of little pieces each and every day. And one day I'll be able to put that puzzle in place and have a heart of gold and really, really shine. Shine, but also with lots of humbleness, kindness, and compassion for others. Compassion and not overstanding for others. Yeah. Yeah. No badness with the open mind of an artist. C'est ça. Of an artist, yeah. We all have gifts, but it's to realize and use them. That's it. It's to use our life. Also, it's good to have gift, talent, and this and that. But at the first place, we have life. We have life. You know, it's good to focus on our gift, on our talents, but first of all, at the very base, motivation should be life. Just life. Just life should very much motivate us to bring this to another level and give thanks for it. But we're completely, me from my part, never really thought of giving thanks for life. I was too busy working to give thanks for life. I was working like a bad man. I had no time to even think. I didn't even have time to think in my working stage of my life. I was so busy, 70, 80 hours a week. No time to think. I didn't care about thinking. That's the thing, is your focus is not there because your focus is elsewhere. It's on your work. It's on your, paying your bills and shit. And so I was always focusing on getting more because the more money you have, the more you spend. The more you spend, that's common sense. So c'est sûr. And then at one point, you lose sense of reality. You lose sense of who you are. You lose sense of your divine mission. Most of it, the divine mission. This is what came to my mind at one point. I'm like, I'm here for something. If the tree in front of my house is here for a divine mission, what I'm here to watch TV, you tell me the tree is planted in the ground, grows and give fruits and on the divine mission and really is not distracted. The tree is not distracted from his divine mission, but we are. We all are pretty much. Like, because we're very, very passive, very in a state of hypnosis in front of TVs, in front of nonsense and dumb shit that really doesn't matter in our life. To elevate, to feel life on a deeper level. You're never going to feel life on a deeper level if you stay hooked on that box TV. I suggest you unplug if you are. It's very, very programming, very negative. I know you have a heart of gold, humble, and very. I'm trying to be very. Yeah. What are you saying? Big meeting on the chat here with Byte Radio, brother. Yeah, Byte Radio. That's it. That's good. But Byte Radio is a super vibe. Like Bud and Vixta have done a super awesome work there. I'm very, very proud to. It's not false pride. It's not. It's really proud of being part of something that elevate the vibration. I never wanted to associate myself with something that is low vibration and stuff. No, it's a high vibration radio station, and Bud is very, very conscious, and they question a lot, just like me. Like they're very for the elevation. Like as long as we all work towards the same goal, we can do magic together. We can elevate so much together just by working together towards the same achievement goal, which is the elevation of the vibration of humanity. That's what it is. Like it's not, we don't go there hoping people catch their truth or stuff. No, it's first of all, you have to catch the vibe. You know, it's very, I had to catch the vibe of life. I had to catch the vibe of music. I had to catch the vibe of people. I had to catch the dream of life. I had lots of things I had to catch, not to chase, but to catch. Told you, it's don't chase anything, catch it right here and now. But I had to know that I didn't know nothing about life. I'm telling you, I feel so ignorant sometimes. I felt today, not so much. Today, I know more, a little bit about who I am, especially about who I am and what I came to do here. The outside world, I can't really tell you, give you definition or explanation. I don't think it's up to me to do this. It's up to you to open your eyes to life and realize what the outside is. But the inside, the inside, you need to open the eyes inside. Open the heart. Once you open the heart, I think everything flows much better too. No? So support them. Oh, thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate love all your support and your strength, because, like I say, you're strength giver. We give each other strength, and that's very important. That the strength level, that's the only thing that can save you anyway. The only thing that will save you in this world is strengthening your mind. So I suggest you start lining up your thoughts properly and save your soul and create. The way to save your soul, to save yourself here, is to create something, leave a legacy behind, create a living soul. You know, that's why we say Bob Marley is alive and all these greats are alive, because their soul is living within us. Their work is behind. Their legacy is on earth. You know, that's where we have to leave a legacy. It's on earth. How do you want people to remember you when you're gone? Think about it. Think about it. How do you think I want my children to remember me? Do I want my children to remember me as a very, very inspiring man with fire in his heart and kindness and super humbleness and stuff, and I've let go of his fear? Or I want my children to remember me as a drunk sitting on the couch watching TV, smoking joint all the days and doing nothing with my life? Come on. First, I have to inspire my children to really, really be strong, to face this world boldly. This is one of the main reasons why I'm here, is to inspire my children and other of the younger generation. And for sure, I don't think they watch all the time, but they know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Open heart, open mind, open arms. Live up. That's it. Just live up. Just don't prepare to live. Live it. I dream that I put an air horn on my bicycle doing big party noise for no reason while riding. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we need to be more silly. That's for sure. Being silly is good. Being more, like you say, I put a horn on your bicycle and go around the neighborhood and then, wake up, with a big sign, wake up, people. Sometimes I wish I would do something like that too, like put a big megaphone on my car and with a big horn and lots of signs and wake up, people, we're being lied to and this. And you're more powerful than you know, but they have to see it. If you don't see it for yourself, I can see I see a lot more out of people that they see for themselves. It's always like that. Like you can see, I'm sure you see a lot more out of myself than I see from myself. But that's humbleness. That's humbleness. You don't have to put yourself on the pedestal and pretend to sail on your ego trip because you make it to the world. Because you start speaking to the world or inspiring others, or you put yourself on a pedestal and then you lose yourself in the process. Remain humble. Me, anyway, I'm not even here. So I always say it, I'm not even here. So I don't have problem with humbleness. It's not because I'm not here to sail on an ego trip or to inflate my ego. No, I'm here to liberate a trauma. I have to liberate that trauma. Because if I don't, I'll go freaking crazy. That's for sure. I'll go crazy. If I don't, I'll go crazy. That's for sure. My head will not be able to process it. And anyway, the only thing I had to do the only thing left I had to do was speaking. So I said, I picked up the mic and I started to speak. And I said, that's going to be it for the rest of my life. I have to speak. I have to lift my voice. I have a voice. I have to use it. I'm capable to use it. I have the strength within. I knew it. I'm born strong. I know that. I knew it from a younger age. But the fear of society, the fear kicked in me. And that's the fear that took place in my life more than the real, genuine vibration of me. You know, it's always the program. And the program, you can sense it so much within people because once the humbleness, the kindness, and the compassion is gone, it's the program kicking in. Once you see someone with compassion, kindness, humble, it's so attractive. It's attractive. You know, people are attractive when they're humble. When they sell on their ego trip, me, I'm not very attracted by that. I stay far from people on their ego trip, honestly. And you can, no, that's beautiful, the dolphin, eh? I love those thing behind the fishy. I prefer the fishy as a background thing, or the dolphin like that. Wow, beautiful. This earth is so beautiful. You know, even that, even to realize all the beauty and the dream of life and the astonishment of nature, how beautiful it is, how vibrant it is, how alive it is. Just look at nature, how alive it is. And do you think they care about watching TV, these guys? Do you think they care about watching TV or doing nonsense with their life? No, they live. They live life on the deep, deep level. They sense on the deep level. They're on a sacred mission. There's no doubt that they're not there. They remain stuck. They always expand. Also, as a group, they expand. Like, and we need an expansion too as a group together. Ritual bud, we all have big heart. Giving is all we all have a. We're all good-hearted people. It's just sometimes the heart gets twisted. The heart gets twisted, gets manic a bit of manic and twisted heart. But we all have good-hearted. We're all good-hearted people. I never really met. Yeah, I've seen evil. I've seen evil in this world for sure. I've seen it. Maybe if you never seen it, also if you never go through darkness in your life, it's very hard to realize that there is some kind of light, or like if you're not aware of the deepness of the. But again, it's something so easy to realize what this world is. It's just because we pretend we love to keep our eyes shut, pretend to keep our eyes shut, pretend to be blind. For what? For what? Like remove the blinder, and then you're gonna see a lot. Not only a greater vision on the outside, but you can have a greater vision of yourself. And this is the vision I want us to have, is a greater vision for ourselves. So at one point, one day, you have enough. You get that spark and you embark on that super, super ride. I don't like to say a journey. It's a ride. It's a because life shouldn't even be a journey. We shouldn't even seek and find, and everything should be intended for us to experience that dream of life. Everything is intended for us to experience that dream of life, but there's that overlay of Babylon, that come and reduce the vibration into people, and also all the poison. And anyway, Babylon is everything that is very poison in this world. There's lots of vibes that is not very, very consumable. There's some vibes we shouldn't consume, others that we should consume with madness for sure. Like the vibe of humbleness and kindness, we should consume that to the max. I want that intravenous. If I could get humbleness and kindness intravenous, come on, plug me in. I'm in for that. That's all I need. That's all my heart needs, is to be more kind and be more patient, more perseverant, more consistent, more with that gold shiny aspect. And again, the gold, I don't intend to wear it on the outside. I want to wear it on the inside. The inside matters a lot to me now. And I said that from a while too. I remember I was on the side of the river and I said, now I'm going internal. At one point, everyone goes external in their journey, in their search, seek, whatever. You go external, but at one point, I think it's inevitable that you go internal. Because that's what it's going to do to you. You're going to realize that the stuff outside of yourself do not really matter. It's the inside that has to change. And once we all change that inside, be more like put yourself on in kindness and trivialness, sois plus gentil avec les gens. Là, puis some curious people drilled in Antarctica expecting to find a sterile sea ground. The images are amazing. Ground covered of life. All the colors, no empty room, animals. Yeah, man. Come on. There's so much beauty in nature. The world is so much more beautiful than we know. Because all you know is from your experience, and your experience might have been limited in this lifetime if you never expanded those experiences towards something you've never tasted in your life. If you always go within your comfort zone, your experience will be limited. But if you jump out your comfort zone and start opening your eyes and realize that this world is a lot more beautiful than we know, and it's not really what we've been told. I can tell you what it is. To me, when it comes to the earth, you know my opinion on that. And my opinion will not change the world anyway. Even if I tell you my opinion on what the earth is, it's not going to change the world. It's an opinion. What I tell you is open your eyes. That can change you. That can change your life. Open your eyes, open your heart, be more sensitive. Be more sensitive. That means use your senses. Use your senses to make sense of reality. Don't use the TV or the government or the military to make sense of reality. Use your own senses. Open your eyes. Look with your eyes. Reason with your brain. And you're going to find a lot of answers. The answers will come to you. Quality questions. Quality question will bring you quality answers. It doesn't make sense. But if you ask little question out of life, you will have little answers out of life. If you ask big question like, who am I? What I came to do here? What's my divine mission? What's my purpose? This is big question. Well, you're gonna have the answers. If you keep persevering, if you keep your perseverance and your actions and always seeking to go higher, to have a higher fire inside, a more vibrant fire, you will. It's not something that is and we are in motion. Yeah, we are in motion. That's it. It's to keep yourself in motion. Very important. Keep yourself in motion. Keep yourself with your the stuff you said you were gonna do. Because sometimes, like even here, one day I woke up and I said, okay, I have to go live on YouTube now every day. I think it has to be an everyday thing. Like I cannot do it I cannot start this and do it like 5 days a week and take the weekend out. No, it's got to be every day and forever. So I had to really drill it into my head to make sure I was going to show up here. Because if I don't drill it to my head, I might just say at one point it doesn't really matter. Or no, it's to drill it inside your head that it really matters. The stuff that matters should be anchored in you. Anchored, like, yeah, for sure. And that's where I want to stay anchored. It's on the humbleness, kindness. Because just that can bring me very, very far, having new experience. Like when I say going very far is having new experience. And that's what I'm after. I'm after experiencing life. I'm not after having the same another day, another dollar. No, I want to experience life. I want to connect with great people. I want to do what I can where I am with what I have. But I'll do the maximum. I'll never get satisfied and say, oh, okay, I have attained my goal. I've reached. No. It's always higher and bigger, and the keys will show up for sure. I think so. I don't think it's something that we should be afraid of. But often we're not afraid of success. We're afraid of failure. We're afraid of no, we're not afraid of failure. I mean, we're afraid of success. We're afraid of success, not failure, because I mean failure. Not that I failed all my life, but I stayed within my comfort zone. And to me, it's a bit failure to act true to myself, if you can say. But the success, for sure, the success of being that person that you are intended to be, not with a mask and fear and all kinds of nonsense within you. That's not you. So I want to see the real me. I want to see the real me very, very vibrant, very alive, very focused, and getting closer to the higher self. But the higher self is like the invisible you. It's like the invisible you, or the spirit, or the soul, or the and once you be I think once you become aligned and centered and all this, you get a deeper feeling of all that, of what the soul is. And again, it's just definition and words, but it helps us like target what we talk about. I use words here. Use your words also. Use your words. Don't shut down because the words are the program of Babylon. Use your words, but use your words with humbleness, kindness, and in the direction of the elevation. I don't like to use good or bad or stuff like that. It's up to you to define what's good or bad for you. I know what's necessary for me, and I know what's not necessary in my life. So I focus on what's necessary and not on what is easy, but it's just sometimes the focus not at the right place. Regain your focus, then put back your focus towards the right vibration, the right stuff that you have to do towards your goals, and not the distraction. Don't give energy to distraction. This is destruction of your dream, of your vibe, of your aliveness, of your creativity, all this. So stay creative, positive, cool, stay cool, humble, positive, kind, and you'll make it. Failure is good. It gives you a goal. Yeah. No, failure is not something that I think, like I think I have experienced failure in my life. I think that's pretty much all I have experienced. All I have experienced is failure, pretty much. So now it's time for success. Now I'm ready for success. I'm ready for it. But I think I have reached it pretty much. I am successful. I consider myself successful because I am the person I want to be. Now it's just each and every day, give more, be more vibrant, get more of that sensation, big sensation out of life, and become more vibrant and alive. But no, I think I am. To me, we all have our own definition of success. We all have our own definition of everything. Like everybody see things from their own perspective. I cannot change your own. But my own perspective of success is really becoming the person you supposed to be here. Remove the mask, remove the fears, and you're going to become very, very successful. And successful also involves humility, kindness, serenity, compassion, and the other one, hold on, I forgot the other one, compassion and empathy. Very, very important. So I put my papers together to register. Yeah, that's great. I have goals, man. I have goals, big goals. Think big, but act bigger. Always think big and act bigger, and you got to figure it out. Like anything you want to do, if you put your mind to it, if you're not distracted, if you are staying up and in with life, not depressed and anxious and in the moment, you can do anything. You can achieve anything. It's not so hard to. It's not so hard. What's hard is to let go. What hard is to let go. It's hard, but it's easy at the same time. You realize it's easier to let go once you start letting go. But if you don't start letting go, you're going to think it's hard. So start letting go of nonsense, of stuff that doesn't matter in your life. You realize that what matters and give energy to it and let go of what doesn't matter. And you're going to elevate, you're going to create, you're going to connect, all this is going to happen naturally because that's what you're here for. We shouldn't have I don't come in this world with, when I was born, what came out of my mother was me. I didn't came with a book instructing me on how to live life. I came naked in this world as a baby, and we have to figure it out. But that's what it is. Life is a figuring out process. It has to keep the mystery. Also keep the mystery. That's what I want. Keep the mystery with life, and really each and every day approach it with real vibration, with great vibe, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, one place at a time, especially for men. For men, it's easier to focus. Women, I think women have a little bit different, brain wired different than men. Because I think women can do more than one task at once. Men, I always had problem doing more than one thing at the same time. I don't know why, but I think it's like women have many, many drawers in their head, and it's like they use different drawers at the same time. Where men, I don't know, we're very focused on one task at a time. I don't know. I'm like that too. I like to focus on one thing to really get it started, get it going, and then take on another task. Like I did that for a year and something, and then Byte Radio, and then now I focus on Byte. This is an habit for me. This is an habit. I don't even have to think about it. But yeah, then you take on other stuff. You focus on it. You take bigger challenge, and then that's how you build the structure. You build something strong with that. Also, if you take on responsibility and go always further than where you are, for sure you're gonna grow a lot. But yeah, focus on one thing. It's better if you can't really process many things at the same time. Like my wife can do all kinds of stuff at the same time. She's multitask. But me, I don't know. I'm more a single focus, single-minded focus task kind of guy. And I have to master it. I like to master what I do before I take on something else. The mastering part for me is important. And I think it's good like that. Like, it's not a rush. I'm not here to rush or to... No. I make sure I'm up and in with life. I'm positive. I remain positive. I remain alive, vibrant, up and in. The rest, I just let life fall. Let the love flow. Basically, it's letting the love flow, not restraining the flow of love. And also, it's great for your own vibe, for sure, and the vibe of the world. So I'm out, and I'll be back. It went fast. Wow, an hour. I've been speaking for an hour. I was very inspired today. Very good. I'm very proud of myself today. It's good. I like when I'm straightforward like that. When I don't like, there's days I come here, I'm more energetic, I'm more focused, my mind is sharper, and I know why. And that's what I'm working on. So I'm working on myself a lot here because I'm starting to recognize how I can be sharper, how I can be more present, how I can be more alive. I'm starting to figure it out, to let go of some stuff that takes away my presence and my aliveness and my sharpness. So I'm starting to really, really know what to do to elevate. And now I'm starting to figure it out. So we'll keep figuring it out. So trust me. What are you saying? I be lost without Vic. She great. Oh, yeah. My wife too is like that, man. She's a multitask. She's multitasking. Almost every woman is like that. I don't know. It's something. I think their brain is wired different. That's what I think. That's why we should have. Anyway, me woman. It's a. I like to say it's a thing. It's a. Very divine. Divine feminine is very, very, very powerful. Anyway, there's no word. There's no word to put on us how powerful and divine we are. And I am lost for words when it comes to us. The magnificence of our beings. Like, we're so, like, just the human body. It's such a miracle. Such a, like, to be able to think, to be able to move, to be able to taste, to feel, to see, to hear, to connect, to love, to share, to create, to care. Like, we're capable of so much. But for some reason, I don't know, we stay very, very passive. But we're capable of so much. And imagine if we all put something in motion, like in the dream of life together, this dream will be so shiny. Like, there will be rainbows all over the earth. You will see rainbows and shiny sun all over the earth, and everything would be shiny. But it's up to us to take on the duty of shining. Yeah, large up, Leslie, and large up, everyone. I'll be back Respect Chris, Godefroy, Suzanne, everyone watching. Not all in chat, but I know you're watching and listening. Sometimes it's good to listen too. And that's it. You can listen and chat at the same time too. But some people prefer to just sit quiet and listen, which is good. Takes courage to listen, I told you. Takes courage here to speak, but I'm used to it. Courage is the only thing I have left now. That's all I have. That's all I have. Once you let go of fear, all you have is courage. All you have is courage, and then you take on life day by day, and you do something that is really vibrant and creative, and stay up and in. So I'll see you when now? Tomorrow, 6 a.m. with PT, Prashant, Trivedi, Lotus Ocean. That's a good 2 hours reasoning there. We're going to have fun. Great fun. He's great. PT is very, very positive. If you don't know him, I invite you to watch it. After that, I'll be with Rasmidas, 1 p.m. on the Truman Show live and direct, and on Byte Radio in the afternoon. For 70s, 80s, 90s, a mix of everything. A mix of inspiring music. As me, I make sure I propose you something that is vibrant, inspiring, and like I listen to all the music I share with you. Something I have listened prior. I don't just go there and say, "Oh, play this." No, I'm tune hunting for new tune. Like Bud said, so Janik must have been tune hunting. Yeah, I tune hunt a lot, and I have my places to go. I don't go in me. I hunt tune. That's what I hunt. Is new tune, is new artists, and new. But I don't hunt animals. No. So I'm out, and that's it. Rise and shine. Go bigger or go home. Large up, Suzanne. Respect everyone, and that's it. We see each other tomorrow, 6 a.m. So tomorrow I won't be here, obviously. I won't be on Motivation Academy. Don't look for me here. I'm going to be 2 times on the Truman Show. So forget about it here tomorrow. Anyway, I can't. It's at 6 o'clock. So I'll be from 6 to 8. But I think that's okay. We can skip one day. I'll be on the other channel. Come and join me on the Truman Show. That's where I'll be reasoning with PT. So I'm out. Much love, much respect. Remember, progress in the dream of life with humbleness and kindness. Each and every day, focus on that. Me, that's what I do. I'm not telling you what to do, but I suggest you. I don't want to tell you what to do. You do what you want with your life. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do with their life. I'm just suggesting stuff. It's always a suggestion. Don't think I come here to force things on you. No. Take it at the rhythm you want. Go easy on you. Don't induce more stress than you have on you. That's very important. And take it day by day. And that's how I process my life personally. I don't stress too much with life. Not anymore. I refuse to stress out. Yeah. Rasmidas. Yeah, for sure. Boom. Rise and shine. I'm out. Much respect and much love. Love and kindness. Yeah. See ya. He's out.